It's a wonderful thing, it is, and it's about our being together for the open mic for all of you guys out there in Universal Air. And this is what we have to offer today. First of all, we're part of the San Francisco Poetry Open Mic Podcast TV show, and this is that remarkable section called the Open Mic, and we have as our lineup today, we have Ken Safran, we have Clara Sue, Christina Brown, David Meltzer. Did I say Meltzer? Which is correct?
Zeltzer.
Oh, for goodness sakes, what a fantastic lineup of Z's. Okay, and also Mr. Bob Clifford. So we'll start first with Ken Safran. Here we go.
Well, thank you, Stephen, and it's really fun being here. I'm going to read a poem that's called My Advice, Sail Away. Tomorrow is a fence along the cliff. When fog thins, the path is not so steep, nor the beach so far. But just as in the hills, danger swims with the current. You have to watch out. Then sail away. Nowhere in particular is some place to go, and no reason to stay, or a reason not. A sail full of nothing you can see. Thank you.
Clara Sue.
Thank you, Ken. I'm going to read a passage of the Tao Te Ching, number 58, and followed by a comment of mine. Number 58. Those with namby-pamby policies, their people are woozy-goozy. Those with sippy-snappy policies, their people are scatter-spatter. Disaster is what good fortune relies upon. Good fortune is where disaster is concealed. Who knows what is in the end? There is no correctness. Correctness turns into treachery. Goodness turns into sorcery. Man's bewilderment has gone on a long time. Therefore the sage is upright, but does not cede, incorruptible, but does not injure, straight, but is not wanton, radiant, but does not dazzle. March with the saints, baddies made goodies. March with the sinners, goodies made baddies. The saints are in hell, repudiated by the baddies. The sinners are in heaven, canonized by the goodies. Father, Mother, forgive them, for they know not what they do. It is finished.
Christina Brown.
Thank you, Clara. This piece was written about Pfeiffer Canyon. Waves. Waves crash, big, huge. Full moon rises yellow under a long silver bridge. Air rolling, thick. Fog moving with the waves, in harmony, swirls up the stream, magic valley of the mountain center. Waves crashing through the earth, with the earth, into my body, perfect, resonant attunement. Breathe, fill with everything. Breathe, sweet voices. Whole, all, body, inside, everywhere, begins to move with the waves.
David Zeltzer.
Thank you. I'm going to start with a poem I wrote 45 years ago and finish with one I wrote yesterday. This first one is called the word. You loved the word. Slowly would I split the word and see your face deep inside. Our despair, two lovers who have not met. The beginning. Even the smallest thing has a beginning I can't find. I know I hear music, but I can't find how it started without you. A pale taste of moonlight on your lips. And finally, the last poem, I call it Horrible, Vain, and Logical, and it's a 12-tone poem. Horrible, vain, and logical grandmother issues fantastic misery married in temple. She wants her quiet fighting magnets to join the healing military tokens, testing necessary rice provided that meaningful, miserable grandmother goes everywhere uptown injecting young technology, boy oh boy, with super substance plus.
Bob Clifford.
Thank you again. Just a poem here. I wanted to buy flowers today that colored the air, the smell that would carry me back up the road. I want to say that you bought them for me, while my pores sweat against a picture of my mind, dripping down my face, through the cavity of my chest, to the center of the magic well, that endless magic well, praying for your soul to unshackle and leap. The flowers blossom again, walking back down the road from up the road. The pores have dried, the stems stand up to hope. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Stephen Coppell, and I'd like to offer a couple of puns to join our punny gang this afternoon. While still a student, Ezra decided to sell his poetry by the pound. Got clipped? Give us a call. We'll send out driver and truck, since all we do is toenails. We'd like to say thank you to our wonderful panel of poets at this particular time, whose names are Ken Safran, Clara Sue, Christina Brown, David Zeltzer, and Robert Clifford. Thanks to all of them for offering their remarkable poetry to all of you guys out there. And this is Stephen Coppell wanting to thank director John Rhodes. Hi, John, for being here all the time, all the places, all the good thoughts that he carries with him to make sure that poetry is then offered to our universal audience as it is today. So this is signing off saying, on behalf of John and for Clara Sue, thanks a lot. So long until next time.